Just a quick deck tech for DFP+Lee. This is another ophthalmoscope special. So, really DFP, so this is kind of going off the naming convention where it's Dodrio plus a fighting Pokemon, typically Hitmonchan, plus, X. Here we have P for Psychic. But in base fossil, there are quite a few variants that go off of the kind of Dodrio plus a couple of main attacking Pokemon. So why are we going with Psychic instead of one of the other Haymaker Pokemon like Magmar or Electabuzz or Wigglytuff? Because we've done that with the DFW in another video. I'd check out that video. It's pretty fun as well. So what we're doing is we're going to sacrifice a little bit of that quick aggression so that we can be a little more mid-range and we have a couple more tech Pokemon. Side note, the Lee part is because we're adding a Hitmonlee as kind of a tech Pokemon. Our side quest is to kind of find out whether Hitmonlee can be used, if it's good. Maybe we can find a home for that Pokemon, because I love that Pokemon. Hitmonlee's cool. So, core Pokemon, I won't go too much into Dodrio. It's here just to kind of set up, help our Pokemon retreat for one less. So we usually want to set up 2 because our main attackers have retreat costs of 2. So that way we can free retreat. So we're typically looking to put 2 into play. We also do have a 1 DC in the deck. Once we talk about energy a little bit, we'll see that we have 1 so that we can use the rage quickly if we need to. So that's an option. It's not usually our best option for attacking. So that's our Dodrio. Fighting, we have Hitmonchan. He's a very solid attacker. We've seen him in a lot of decks. He's a classic for a reason. Pretty solid attacker. That second attack is useful in some cases, so keep that in mind as well. But typically we're jabbing. The 2 retreat cost is kind of high, so typically we do want those 2 Dodrios. If we have 1 and we do need to retreat for 1, we can get that back with Mewtwo, which is our other main attacker. That energy absorption is pretty good. But going back to Hitmonchan, there are a lot of creatures that wall Hitmonchan, so that would be like Scythers, the various birds like other Dodrios, so then we will switch to the Mewtwo to fight those. Mewtwo itself does get walled by some colorless Pokemon like Wigglytuff, for instance, but those colorless Pokemon are then weak to Hitmonchan, so we can kind of play around with weaknesses and resistances. The other thing about Mewtwo is it looks like it can take a while to get set up, especially if it's our first, we have it in the active, for instance. But we can get it powered up by turn 2. You can, use Oaks and Bills and other things to get other energy cards into your graveyard. So don't be afraid to do that because that helps our Mewtwo. We can speed that up if we're putting energy into the graveyard. Mewtwo is also great because we've got a reliable 40 damage. For very low investment typically. I mean, kind of depending how you look at it, as opposed to our Electabuzz. So those are kind of our main attackers. We've seen them before. So we're here for the fun stuff. So we're kind of sacrificing that aggression for these kind of tech Pokemon plus Mewtwo. Gastly is great. It can get energy back, which can be good for kind of going long game. Gives us a little more resiliency. The Lick Attack also isn't that bad. That does well against Hitmonchans. That does well against Mewtwo. Things like that. Also keep in mind that Gastly is a free retreater as well and does wall thing like Hitmonchan. So keep that in mind as well, okay? We also have a Mew in the deck. Mew is typically used to kill Mewtwo, but as I'm seeing more Rain Dance, keep in mind that that second attack, that Evolution Beam, can sneak up on like a Blastoise if it's evolved with a Pokemon breeder as well. But typically we don't want to start Mew. That's kind of a worst case scenario, but it will happen from time to time. The other kind of tech Pokemon we have would be stuff like Mime as well. We've talked about Mime before on this channel. It's got that ability to block anything that does 30 damage or more, so it's great against things like Rain Dance, Venus Center. I will say that in some cases I wouldn't overbench because we want the Mime to stick in there, and if we can just get like just a Mime against Rain Dance, they can't kill it in one turn, so we can kind of go the long game on them. So keep that in mind as well. The last thing we have a Hitmonlee. Its retreat cost is 1, so that's great. A stretch kick is cool because we can snipe things on the bench. That's not really an ability any other Pokemon has. It does have a pretty low HP at 60, which kind of scares me. The attack, 3 for 50, doesn't sound great, but it is interesting because it kills Lickitung in one hit. I honestly think that Hitmonchan is probably going to end up being better because typically, we'd ran 4 Hitmonchans. Here we've cut down to 3 and replaced one with a Hitmonlee. We're just kind of doing a little side quest to see if Hitmonlee can do something, if he has a home in this kind of shell. For our trainers, nothing too crazy. We're running the full draw suite. We have 4 Oaks, 4 Bills. We have 4 Energy Retrievals. Our energy can get kind of awkward. I don't know. It feels like it's really awkward in this deck. Like you don't have the right energy at the right time sometimes. Mewtwo also does need 2 Psychic to really do its thing. Hitmonchan can kind of do its thing for 1 fighting. So keep that in mind. We're trying to find 2 Psychic right away for Mewtwo's. We have 3 PlusPowers and 2 Gusts, so we're pretty good at doing that extra math to take things out. And we're decent at sniping. We only have 2 super energy removals and 2 energy removals. That's because we have more Pokemon than some decks run, so we kind of have to cut space. And if we're killing Pokemon, that's better than removing energy from Pokemon. We have 2 Finders, that's pretty standard. We have 1 Trader, just because we have so many different Pokemon and we can kind of toolbox. There might be an argument for running more Traders, just because we are kind of a toolbox of sorts. Maybe something to test out if you're interested. And we can kind of play around with the weaknesses, as I've talked about before, so we can find the right thing, or if we need to set up Dodrios or find something, it's pretty good. The last thing we have is we have a Fuji. I talked about this in another deck. You usually see this only with decks that run Mewtwo, typically. That's because Mewtwo can absorb all that energy back from your discard pile. Then we can retreat it using that 1 DCE we have, remember that? It's because Mewtwo's retreat is 2, so if we're like really struggling, we can retreat for 1 energy card, and then we can Fuji the Mewtwo and a bunch of cards back into our deck. We can also use Fuji to heal things, like if we have a Dodrio and our opponent rightfully knows they have to take out our Dodrios and it gets injured, we can scoop that back in our deck to protect it because we only have 3 Dodrios, so it's possibly we can run out because we really need 2. Going over the energy, pretty straightforward. We have 8 Psychic and 8 Fighting, and we have 1 DCE. Typically decks are running 16 or 17 energy cards, so this isn't too crazy. And that DCE is for the Dodrio or the Mewtwo retreat. Our energy can be awkward, as I've said before, so be aware. You need 2 Psychic energies for Mewtwo, but don't be afraid to discard them because we can get them back with either Gastly or Mewtwo. I'm thinking that Lee's probably going to be too greedy. That attack for 3 Psychic 3 Fighting exactly is going to be really awkward. It also does need exactly 2 Fighting to do the stretch kick. I don't know if it's going to be good, but we'll check it out. So let's get into gameplay. Alright, back with some more DFP+Lee. I like this. We got energy to sack, and then we can oak and get it back. Love it. Okay. Touch there. We're gonna lose a Dodrio, but so it goes. I don't think we have another way to ditch another energy, but yeah, we'll bench that. And we're missing the Psychic energy though. Dang. So I won't be able to set up. Okay. Yeah, we'll just energy absorption. Hope we get the other Psychic. Okay, we're getting hit by an Electabuzz. Fair enough. We are doing well on our Dodrios. Otherwise, kind of bricking, not gonna lie. We can't get the Psychic energy back, though. Guess we don't need to do that yet, do we? Yeah, let's wait. Because then we can super absorb it back. Let's put one on the Mewtwo just in case, I guess. If they go into an Oak, that'd be pretty bad. Okay, they are running Aerodactyl, so we do need to get set up. At least with our Dodrios anyway. Yeah, Oak. Got scoop ups, okay. Like a Hitmonchan, because then we could. Oh, we're getting. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I don't think we necessarily show that yet, but we can remove from the. I would like for it to go for Thunder Punch, though. I think we still hide that we have it. And then we can retreat, put down Hitmonchan. Let's see what happens here. Computer searching again. You're going for another Oak. Okay, they also have Hitmonchan. It's a pretty traditional Haymaker style. Guessed out what? Mime? Oh, that's rude. You have it? Yeah, you do. Nice. Fair enough, fair enough. That is one of the risks. Okay, they did miss, but that is enough to kill us. Now, if we can find PlusPower, Hitmonchan, of course, doesn't have it. Why would he have it, right? I guess we could remove and set up a Mewtwo. Or jab for 40. That's still not enough. I think we just set up a Mewtwo, right? It's probably the better play. So we're definitely going to super from our weakened Mewtwo. Try to trap this Buzz. Why did I play at the Hitmonchan? I don't know. And now we got to set up Mewtwo. Now granted we could have killed in 2 turns with the Hitmonchan, but we have an opening here to get set up. Or force an energy removal, I guess. Okay, they are down a lot of their resources though. Getting another Gust of Wind to take out the Dodrio? Man, this is rude. Oh, what they get? Oh, they just got the Gust of Wind back. Here, I don't think we're gonna need a Gastly. We definitely need the Psychic though. For energy removal. Okay, that is a lot of removals for a Haymaker style deck. That's 4 removals so far. Okay, that's perfect. We can at least retreat because we're out of Psychic now, at least for the time being, and at least threaten that. We're down 5, 6 energy. That's not too much. How much Psychic do we? Okay, we still have plenty of Psychic in the deck. Oh my gosh, no, don't do it. Oh, this is so rude. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a point where we want to special punch Hitmonchan, so we'll pass for now and pray they don't have the second electric. Because that would be our last Dodrio. Whew, okay. Okay, Dodrio's still alive. That's kind of interesting because we have a attacker for 50. Kind of like building up that Dodrio. That could get interesting. We do unfortunately get walled by a lot of these Pokemon, but we'll see if they go into anything. Yeah, we don't have any Psychic Energy, so I guess we could at least threaten that. Because we can do 60 with a PlusPower. If we get 2, we can kill Scyther. But then we're open to Electabuzz, Crackback. Are they going to go in with the Chan? Does appear to be so. There's no reason to really play down another one of these because this is our last Dodrio. So we will retreat and then probably clean up with the Dodrio. I mean, we still are getting cracked back by the Electabuzz. They're down 4 electric energy though. Okay, you got energy back. That means we can Mime for kill, right? We can Mime for kill. Yeah, but then we could get Thunder Shocked, which I don't love. Still, though, I think we can get rid of Mewtwo. Actually, we don't need Dodrio, so we'll get rid of that. Grab Psychic Psychic. And then we'll retreat into Mime. Attach, and take Knockout. And Mime does retreat for free with the one Dodrio active. And we are kind of threatening 60 with the Dodrio, but I want to take out that Electabuzz first. Okay, they got a Fossil. Okay. They aren't showing me any electric yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they're down 2 retrievals. Okay. Ooh, okay. I think we wait 1 turn. Then I'll be very happy oaking if we can get another Chan on the bench, right? Both of these are pretty scary against... Oh, we probably should have set up Mewtwo. That's what we should have done, actually, against Fossil. Because then they can come in with the Chan for 20. Okay. Ooh, Energy Retrieval is kind of interesting, too. So Chan can put us to 40, then we kill it. Then we could get slashed. I think it's still worth it. What do we got? Engrave. No Psychic Energies, actually. That's kind of sketchy. So we might have to draw into it. We could get more energy on the bench for Fuji. Yeah, I guess that's what we're doing. So we might be in a position where we have to oak this turn. Oh, PlusPower, okay. Retreat, shuffle, and Fuji. I mean, ooh, actually shuffle and Dodrio is pretty good. Although it does threaten 50. Okay, we get slashed in retaliation. But then we could maybe PlusPower, take out Scyther. Is it worth it? I think maybe we have to shuffle in Dodrio. I think that's probably the safest bet. Yeah, because I'm scared of Gust, for sure. And then we definitely need to do that probably, right? Oak. Ooh. Gust 50 on Electabuzz is kind of cool. That is interesting. I don't know if it's good. We can save the Gust though, I think. We do have an item finder to remove. So we could do that to the Scyther, although I'm scared of PlusPower. Do we have a regular? We don't have a regular in there. Yeah, I think it's fine, because if they go Scyther, we go in with Mime. Oh, we still need the Psychic Energy, though. Oof. Okay. That's a problem. We have a way to get Psychic Energy. Oh, did I brick here? Might as well get the removal, I guess. Okay, so we can kill the Buzz pretty soon. Oh, they have Scoop Up. Fair enough, fair enough. They kill our Mewtwo. Oh, fair enough. Can we get Fighting Energy back? I think we can, actually. Retreat into the Chan, evolve. Another Mewtwo is actually pretty important. We can item find our way to the Oak, because we're never using that. Get back, Retrieval, play Retrieval, ditch, DC. We're not going to need that this game. And then threaten knockout on the Electabuzz. Okay, they're down to 9 cards, 4 prizes left. I like that. I mean, we're still in a tough spot. Definitely done some misplays. Okay, that's definitely knockout. They could wall with Scyther, but they can't really afford to. Oh, what are they gonna get? Hitmonchan. Okay. Set up a Mewtwo. I think we do. Set up a Snipe Chan. Oh, they got a Lickitung. Okay, interesting. Color me intrigued, I guess. I mean, you can't afford to do that, opponent. You gotta kill me. Energy removal doesn't stop Mewtwo. You gotta be killing a monster every other turn. Unless they got a shuffle effect. So we can retreat for 1 and jab. They have to have Scoop Up. Don't hate that. And then we have the +power for knockout if we don't get paralyzed. I'm assuming they have Scoop Up if they're this eager to get into a Lickitung. They don't. Okay. Interesting. I think we take the knockout, right? Now, opponent doesn't really have enough to really take us out unless they have a shuffle effect. So we can take this. Well, I mean, we're going to kill them anyway, so let's take them off. If we kill with... What do we kill with? I guess we kill with Mewtwo. They trade with Hitmon. We can't really clean up with Mime. So if we retreat into Dodrio, there's not much they can do. Of course they have the Electabuzz. Why would they not have the Electabuzz? Okay, here... Can't really jump kick or stretch kick. They have one card left. I guess we... Energy Absorb with Mewtwo? And then they don't have any cards left, so they have a shuffle effect. They have a Lass? They don't. Alright, good game. Alright, more DSP plus Lee. Will we get to see the Lee? I don't know. This is awkward. I guess we Mewtwo hope to draw energy and absorb. Okay, that's a good start. Oh, we're facing down Blastoise. That's not good. Okay, so I can item find our way back the energy and the retrieval, go into Oak. We can Bill, try to hit some more energy. So we need to out turbo them essentially. We don't find it. Yeah, shoot, we probably shouldn't have benched the Mew, but we do need it against this matchup. Well, I guess next turn we are still attacking because we have a Psychic Engrave, so that is at least something. Yeah, we just energy absorption, and hopefully we don't get turboed out. So we can kill this Lapras in 2 hits, but I mean, this is a very explosive deck, depending on what version of Blastoise they're playing. Okay, they do get the Squirtle. That means they could go off as early as turn 2, but since they didn't have the Squirtle and they had to trade for it, I'm 100% going to Gust and kill it. Because if they can't Rain Dance, we're winning. Gust of Wind, what? This could really jack my plan. We need to draw a Pokemon. Oh, perfect. So we can get a Dodrio. I should have got something with 2 retreat. That was their mistake. But I can see why they're going after our Mimes, because they are one of the bigger threats in our deck. So we are going to retreat into the Mewtwo. Energy up. Gust the Squirtle. I think we're just going to Oak again. Who's the combo deck now, right? Take that energy off. And we will Cyburn. Notably, we are down both item finders, which is a problem. So they have to find another Squirtle. We do have one more Gust. Okay, they've got Articuno. Now, if they can't get into Confuse Ray, we can 2-hit this Lapras. Pretty straightforward. Our, oh, plus, what? Oh, okay, they're computer searching into Oak, I was about to say. I mean, they are doing 30 damage here, which is something. Ooh, another Squirtle. Yeah. So they could start going off next turn. Here. They could go for Confuse Ray, which would be a huge problem. Our retreat cost is only 1, though. I mean, we can get it back. So... yeah. We'll make them have it, I guess. Let's see if they can go into Blastoise. We've actually dug further into the deck than they have. Notably, Articuno does wall our Hitmonchans, but I mean, this is still pretty good for Squirtle punching. Articuno wouldn't be something bad to... okay, so they got Trader. Probably got... oh, they're already down 2 Breeders and a Blastoise, which is cool. I mean, they probably still... oh, okay, they're running War Turtle. Interesting. Alright, we probably are getting Confused Raid. Ooh, they missed. That's big. That's a big one. Here... yeah, that's smart. I guess War Turtle versus Mew is pretty important, so... we do kill that. I think powering up the Chan isn't the craziest thing. And then they can start storming off. They only have 4 cards in hand, notably. But this is really all you need to really get set up, so we might be a little too late. Okay, I do have Blastoise. Computer search. We're down 5 water. Down to 20 cards. Goodness. Okay, that kills our Mewtwo. Now, in response, we can... yeah, we can just mime them. Yeah, I think we just put down Mime, and then they have to risk the Blizzard, I guess. Make them have it, I guess. And then we can go into the other Dodrio, which would be pretty cool. Guess we make them have it. Probably should have Super Energy removaled them. I guess we'll make them dedicate to a Pokemon and pick which one we're going to take out, because they're going to have to go into Squirtle. They have the switch. Okay, they do. The good thing is we can retreat and then we special punch for knockout. And then we go back into Mime. And they're down a lot of energy. They do have the retrieval. 3, 4, 6. Okay, he did Blizzard me. Fair enough. Our Mime is about to die. Mew hits for 40, which is good to know. That would be enough for... yeah, I don't think we can retreat the Chan into Mime because they don't have an answer for it, I guess. We don't need to super energy removal them, to be honest, so we'll meditate and then we'll try to clean up with Mime. That doesn't really do anything, opponent, but okay. We could just take some energy off them. I don't hate that. Make them have it, I guess. Four cards in hand. They miss the freeze dry. And really, the freeze dry is just kind of putting off the inevitable. So we just do 20. Yeah, so we kill next turn with Mime, so we will meditate. And then they still have yet to find an answer. We're down, how many Squirtles? 2 and 1 Lapras. I wonder how many of each they run. Ooh, okay, that's kind of interesting. We'll set up Dodrio. I don't want to take off their energy because we do clean up next turn. I mean, you can keep doing this, but we're kind of winning. We could get out the Blastoise and start killing it, but I mean, we're already going to do that once we can land a hit, so... How many Gusts they have left, probably. I mean, there is a reason... Okay, so then... You got item finder away some cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we just punch them, special punch Chan again. So they're going to lose a bunch of cards to do this, which, I mean, that's probably fine for them. Ooh, okay. Yep, you got him. And then, yeah, Dodrio, retreat. And then, do I just take the water off to make him have the 3? We do have to reset up though. I would like the double plus power. No, I don't think we can do that. We make them kill our Hitmonchan. Probably, right? Yeah. Okay, we can shuffle Chan back in if he lives. They probably have the energy though, I'm guessing. Yeah. And then Mew can hit for cleanup, right? And then we're 1 prize away from winning. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Retreat Dodrio into Mew. 30, 40, dead. Okay. And then, can they power up the Blastoise is the question. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Down 2 retrievals and an item finder. They probably can. Yeah, okay, they got a couple waters. Then we got item finder for another retrieval. An oak. Down to 4 cards. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just going to remove everything they got and go in with a Mime. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They probably have enough left to Hydro Pump, but we are kind of walling them at the moment. We don't need to draw yet, so we'll pass. Notably, they do only need 2 prizes. I think they do have another item finder. That's probably their last one. Probably go for Gust or Retrieval. Okay, Gust. That means you probably have the energy, right? Okay. 3 cards left. 3 cards only. 4 cards? I wonder how many Gusts they have left. They only need 1 more prize. So, Gust. 1 Gust. I mean, yeah. At this point, I think we had 1, 2. Is that all our removals? We have no. That's 2 and 2, and that's both our item finders. We might lose here. We could shuffle some stuff back in. I mean, we can afford to draw some cards. Okay. I mean, I guess we have to pray Mime works, right? I mean, we could still very much lose here. I think we hold in case... Well, there's no reason we're going to need to shuffle in. Hydro Pump does 60 regardless. Alright, there's no reason to really Fuji yet. They either have Gust or they don't. Okay. I guess we need to see if we can clear with Mime. If they have any way to get energy back. And then, what's their last card? Do they have it? Do they have it? 4 cards in hand. What do you got? Got a way to get Gust? Nope. Last item finder's prize, opponent says. So that's a game. Man, that came down close. That last item finder, I've been there, was in deck. Alright. And that's... I need to get more disciplined on not playing out Pokemon when we're up against Rain Dance so we can scoop out. Alright, we're here to party. Oh my gosh, we have to start Mew. Oh. Because usually starting Mew is horrible, but I mean, this is kind of good, actually. I mean, we don't do any damage here, but I mean, we can threaten to do some. Okay. That I was not expecting. Alright, they're being smart and not playing into the Mew. We do have the removal for when they do bomb with the Voltorb, though. I'm kind of curious what this is going to be. Yeah. Our Hitmon dies. We get Psyburn for sure. Unless they have the Gust. We have LeeDonk confirmed. Oh, it's so bad. And our Mew's dead. We can remove the Voltorb, though. Which is good. Okay, so this is LeeDonk. Okay. Okay. Can we get through this? If we get last, we're done. We're just straight up done if we get last. Which might be a reason to use a PlusPower next turn. Ooh, gosh. And they can go into another Electrode. We don't have enough basics. Oh my gosh. We can pretend, we can feign that we don't have the energy. I don't know if we fight through this. Because they can go into a Hitmonlee or something pretty quickly. Ooh, okay. They can set up another Mewtwo. Oh, man. Man, you got me. Ooh, a Ditto? Okay. Trying to see if we have the possibility of setting up a Mewtwo play. We do have a trader, so we could go Chan. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing, right? So we'll trade her in a Mime for now, because it's going to be terrible against this deck. For a Chan, we'll play a Chan, we will retreat, and we will smash with said Chan. And then we can get it in range of knockout, and then gust it to the bench. It's always the risk with Ditto. It's a very good card, but... Oh, okay, that's scary. Let's not do that. And then the retrieval's pretty good here, too. And they have to get another poke. Well, I guess they don't have to. Or they're risking us plus powering them. Okay, so we die next turn. What do we do here? There's no reason to retrieval yet. Man, yeah, I guess we take the trade, and we gust out the Magmar. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think, okay. That is kind of funny, I guess. Don't want to clog up my bench. I don't think Mew does anything here. Does some weird stuff against itself. This might be relevant. And then we can Mewtwo that back. I think we're just oaking. No psychic energy still. Okay, there we go. Definitely evolve. Yeah, I think we just Mewtwo. We don't have the other psychic energy though, which is a problem. That's the best we got though, I guess. And then we have to pray we draw psychic. We can energy retrieval now, which is something. Okay, another Ditto. That would be bad if they got into their Ditto and started absorbing. I wouldn't want to see that. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I want to even gust a Ditto, to be honest. Yeah, this is tough. I guess I get the psychic back. I still need another psychic though. I could gust Ditto and kill it, provided so I can retreat for one, gust Ditto, kill. Ooh, okay, that's big. Oh, we got it, okay. We can hit for 50. Is that good enough? If we get hit by Smog, we go up to 50, 60. We can still take knockout. I guess the Magmar is the biggest threat. Smashing Ditto would be cooler, though. And if we dodge Smog again, that's pretty good. Because then they have to go Ditto, and then we can nug that. Oh, don't take my psychics. Okay, that's really bad, actually. How many removals have played? Only 3. It feels like way more. Great. Okay, they missed Smog at least. Are we just item finding for Oak? Yeah, I think we are just item finding for Oak. There's no reason to play plus power. Is there a way to retreat and still do something relevant? If we draw the Psychic. Yeah, that's probably, we can't let the knockout happen. So we retreat into the other Mewtwo. Ditch the 1. We can plus power for no reason, and then item finder for the Oak. Okay, we got the Psychic, that's huge. Well, I guess we could have even gone in. No, we can't go in for the Hitmonchan yet. Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, there are reasons we might want to got the DCE, but I want to be immune to a super energy removal here, since we've seen so many of those. Okay, they could retreat into the Ditto. Now I wish I had the Gust. I don't know if we have a way to get it back. Do we have any super... Oh. Okay, they smogged us successfully. We do have an item finder left. Oh, they gusted it. Interesting. Okay. Okay. They could nug our Mewtwo, which is scary. We can't plus power knock out their Magmar. I guess we could Gastly? Put it in range of a Hitmonchan. I kind of like that, actually. Especially if we get the Paralysis. Pretty good. So that Ditto with 2 energy is kind of scary, because then it can copy Special Punch or Psyburn, which kills it. Okay. Bill. Ooh, plus powers. Oh, that's even better. That's even better. We can take off all the energy off this. Okay, then we can go back into Mewtwo, right? Yeah, we can go back into Mewtwo. So we're gonna super remove from here. Yeah, that's good. Treat into this. We don't even have to show the Hitmonchan. Then just Psyburn, right? Yeah. Because they still need a turn to set up their own Ditto Mewtwo. Okay. I don't think they realize they're gonna die. Okay. Alright, this just kills them, right? Yeah, okay. I was about to say. Maybe they wanted to this could get kind of annoying, but we can retreat, kind of dip around this. We've got the energy to do it. They are oaking, though, so I could see an energy removal here. Okay, so if we dip around, we can punch. Smog is less scary on this Pokemon. and then we can take Knockout with Mewtwo, the PlusPower. We're on deck parity, so we can still get higher in deck count with a Fuji if we need to. Okay. They do. Okay, they use Smoke Screen. So, I think we just kill with the Mewtwo, right? Make sure we have energy for the future. And PlusPower Cyburn. Okay. We gotta come up with an answer now, and we've got the removal. Okay, they did take all our energy off. That is something. That doesn't really stop us, though. That is their whole turn. Gust the Dodrio I don't like. It could be in our future. Another energy removal. Okay, let's see if they have an answer. I assume we're getting... Yeah, we're gonna get thundered here. So 20, 40, so they need PlusPower to knock us out with a Thunder Shock and a Thunder Punch with a coin flip. Okay, I like that. I think we just gust them, right? Alright, so that should put us ahead now. Okay, they got another one though. Oh, they missed it though. Okay. Yeah, I think we just clean up with the Mewtwo. Treat. Oh, alright, they surrendered. GG's. Wrapping things up, we were not able to use Lee effectively going through here because I played some other games. I don't know that I used Lee effectively one time. He's just a huge investment, so 2 energy to do 20 to a bench Pokemon didn't come up too much, and doing 50 for 3 to kill like a Lickitung. I actually did not run into too much stall when I was running through here in the other games as well. So unfortunately, I don't think Lee might be a tech in this deck. But maybe better luck next time, buddy. We will find you a home, don't worry. Playing through this league, I did okay. It actually kind of took me a while to wrap my head around it because it's more of like a mid-rangey deck than some of the other Dodrios because you do have that resiliency. I feel like I probably didn't play it as well as some other people do just because it doesn't match my style. Now, that doesn't mean it's bad. I actually think it's pretty effective. It just doesn't interest me as much as some of the others. Playing through this league, I also know some interesting things with matchups as well. Like, I ran into a lot of Rain Dance, actually, and we're pretty well set up against that because we have both Mimes and Mews, and we have some other interesting things like Hitmons that can knock out Squirtles, etc., with the right amount of energy. We're hitting that magic number 40 quite a bit, so it actually feels pretty good against Rain Dance. So if that gains more prominence, being able to Mime, Devolution Beam, I think it will be actually pretty important. I also managed to dodge a lot of Psystall. I don't know if I ran into it once when I was going through here. I think that would have been an interesting matchup to see how well it does against Psystall because it does have a kind of backup mini stall plan. So that might be something else to test out. If you find this deck interesting, take it for a spin, okay?